Good morning.
Good morning.
We're gonna be doing some camping today and tonight out here. We gotta set up our canvas tent. We're gonna do some fishing. Hopefully we catch some trout so we can have some dinner to eat. We're hoping to get some of the new brook trout that we stocked the pond with, because that'd be delicious. But if not, we get some good sized rainbow trout in there too. So we gotta get this tent set up first, get everything ready, and then we gotta go do some fishing. You looking forward to that?
Yeah, as long as I can actually cast today.
We got some new fishing poles because our fishing poles weren't that great. So we had to get some new ones. We broke the last ones. So yeah, it should be a good day. This is your first video of the series. We've been working on building this campsite out. We did some winter camping here this past winter and it was fun. But the one downfall is the ground was a little unlevel and we had a bunch of snowpack under it, and then trying to camp in that, and then you had the wood stove going and it was melting it, so it was kind of like a tripping hazard. So we decided to build a platform, and it decided to rain all last week. So it's pretty wet out here, but at least now we have a nice, somewhat dry of an area to camp on. So if we were on the ground right now, it'd be a muddy mess. So that's the big reason we did the platform, is we don't have to worry about the snow and we don't have to worry about the mud. And then if it rains out, we don't have to worry about the rain coming into the tent with us. And we built the platform elevated because we plan on doing a lot of winter camping out here. And we want to make sure when the snow comes off the platform or off the roof of the tent, it's not coming up and caving in the sides. It'll have room to fall off below the deck, and then it'll be easier to shovel it all off. So yeah.
Well, the difference between winter camping and camping now is the animals are not hibernating now. So I told Al if he wanted me to come out camping, which I want to do, I needed to have a fence around me. I don't see a fence in the back of this mule, so I'm hoping that he's going to take another trip and get that, because I am not going to be liking that very much. Having to worry about bears.
You don't want the bears and the coyotes?
Or coyotes, no.
Come on.
So hopefully we'll go pick up a fence before we're done setting up. Do you got a fence in there?
Nope, no fence. I got a fly sheet to go on top once we get it all put up. And then I have our tent. So first, we got to walk up the frame for the roof. We'll get that up and then we'll build the legs for one side. And then we got to put the tent on it. Speaking of moose, we got some fresh moose tracks coming over here and checking everything out.
Well, those are most definitely fresh tracks because I've been over here and have not seen them. And we've been working over here every single day trying to get this platform built, even pushed through in the rain. So
I think every day it rained on us.
Every day.
But those are fresh, and there's more fresh ones over there for the entranceway. So we need to set up a game camera. We have one down at the edge of the trail, probably about a half mile that way. We're gonna change it and bring it over here. We just gotta figure out where we want to put it. So we'll be thinking about that.
Look at that thing. Look at that. That's no joke. Maybe, hold on. The spider web in my mouth.
Spider web? Well, the moose is really checking out our work. He came over here. See his tracks there. I don't see any on the platform. I see he came over this way and must have meandered off over there. I wonder if he'll come and visit us tonight. All right, let's stand this side up. If you want to pick up the middle, I'll put these in, or vice versa, one or the other.
So are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you need to go inside?
No, we're good. We just gotta push it. So this right here is this front corner. So I'll have you hold this up and then I'll figure out kind of the rest of it, because this is the door. There's the top middle. All right, so far that's going pretty good. We got more than half of it probably done. Well, let's get these. We got some little pipes to put in right here. Let's get this one and that one done, and then we'll get our legs raised up. Glad it's not raining out, because it's not a tent that you can get up quick in the rain, especially since you gotta get a fly cover over it to keep the top from getting wet. And it does look like the rain's coming.
Better work faster.
Ready?
Yep.
Come on in.
Come in to my little house.
I will pick it up and you can put the legs in.
Yep. You just gotta do one at a time.
Nice. All right, that goes like that. And we got our windows, the stove jack. Just gonna finish strapping down the side. So these tents are somewhat waterproof the way they are, but you really need to put a fly sheet over them, which is basically a tarp. So that way you don't gotta worry about the rain getting saturated, and if you wanna leave them out all the time, you don't have to worry about moss and stuff growing on the canvas. So we got two straps on that side. We got to pull down first. So now we just got to make sure we get it on the right way because we got the stove jack.
Oh, I feel like that was gonna fall. Hold on, hold on. Look at those ones. Oh, holy smokes. And they sunk pretty deep.
All right, I'm putting these where the stakes in the ground would go, and that way when the rain hits, or if it does hit, it'll deflect off. Awesome. Let's get the rest of this secured, then we can go back and screw down more if we want it later. But just in case the wind picks up or if it rains, we already got this pot taken care of. We're gonna try leaving this side unattached so that way we can use our deck more. And everything else is looking good. We have the side overhang and then the front. This is gonna be nice, especially in the wintertime. Place to put our coolers, place to keep firewood stacked a little bit. And then we can sit out here, drink our coffee, and listen to the creek and the birds, and maybe see a moose or two walk by.
Nice.
We can open up some of the windows, get a good cross breeze going in there. Keep it dry, keep the bugs out, and help dry up all the decking inside.
It feels so much bigger in here having just a flat floor.
Right? Yeah, this is gonna be nice. We got a few more things to bring up. We gotta go do some fishing after that. It's time to go see if we can catch some dinner, because if we don't catch some trout, we're gonna go hungry tonight.
Oh, we're not gonna go hungry, but this is our goal, to get dinner.
All right, we wanna get 4 brook trout. If we get big rainbows, I plan on letting them go back unless like we get one hooked really good and we have to keep it. But I really don't want to eat rainbow trout tonight. I want to eat some brook trout. That's what we just stocked the pond with. They're smaller and they have less bone, so that's what we want to get. So we're going to head down to the pond and see what we can get. We got some worms, our new poles, and it should be good. All right, we just got some Shakespeare fishing kits. I think they were like 20 or 30 bucks at Bass Pro Shop, which was pretty nice. This one is a trout one, and then I got a bass one. I know we don't have bass, but I figured this way we could try 2 different poles out. I think the biggest difference is the trout one comes with trout fishing bait, and the bass one comes with bass fishing bait. They're already taunting us. One just jumped. I'll get this one all baited up and you can start fishing.
They were just jumping right out of the water right there. Right over there.
We need to try doing some fly fishing in here. Because yeah, 2 of them just jumped.
What?
They're eating all the stuff off the top of the water, so I think fly fishing would probably be pretty good. I do have a fly fishing set up. I haven't used it. It's been a while since we've done any fly fishing. Just jumped right behind you. So this is the setup we're gonna try now. We got a little weight that can slide, a worm, a number 6 hook. We'll just cast it out there, let it drop, and then just slowly reel it back in. See if you get the trout.
Okay.
I think it'll work good. Catch us some dinner. I'm hungry. No pressure.
Oh, I did a good cast. Oh, did you see the fish jump?
Yep, jumping over there, taunting you. I'd go a little slower.
Oh, I'm stuck, I think.
Stuck or a bite? Getting bites?
Something happened.
Oh. Got one!
I think my thing's not tight enough.
I bet you that's a rainbow. It looks pretty big. That's a good fight, ain't it?
Yeah, but I think my drag is... Wow, that's a big one.
That's a nice rainbow.
Yep. Oh, I lost him, but
Hey.
you didn't want him anyway.
We don't want the rainbows right now. Tighten that up a little bit for you.
But I did get him. I mean, I
him.
didn't get him out, but...
All right, I pretty much got the same setup on. I'm gonna go over on the rock and see if I can catch some brook trout while Gina stays out on the dock. Be interesting to see who catches the first one for dinner.
A lot of dandelion. Ooh,
You got dandelion.
a lot of dandelion fuzz, I think.
Got one.
You did? Is it the right kind?
No, it's a big one, it feels like. Oh no, it is a good one. It's
Oh,
a
good.
small one.
Don't lose it.
First brookie. Got our first brook trout. That is a perfect size for eating. Gina had gotten the first rainbow trout, which was big, but this guy's perfect. So I'm gonna go take care of him, get him ready for dinner, and Gina's gonna keep on fishing. It is pretty warm out right now, so I got our fish cleaned up. I got them in a Ziploc bag, and we have a natural spring right there. I got the Ziploc bag sealed up and the fish in it, sitting in the cold water, because that water is like ice cold. So that's gonna be our ice box for now, so I don't gotta worry about the fish going bad while we continue fishing. We just switched spots and Gina got herself a brook trout, so we gotta go over there, get that one ready for dinner. Make sure she's got a worm. I'm bringing some extras just in case it got it, because those brook trout really love eating the worms. It seems like they can get them off the hooks. I don't know if it's because they're so tiny or what, but they go through the bait. Didn't go in the pond, did it?
Huh?
Did it go in the pond?
Right here. Sorry.
Don't let it back in the pond.
Ah. I just don't like them, they're slimy and they wiggle.
Nice one.
Okay, you got it?
Got him. I just got one, and Gina just got her second one also. So that makes 4. Nice. Yep. All right, let me get this guy off the hook, and we'll get Gina's and get them in the Ziploc bag. That's a nice brookie. That'll make 4. I say, well, I get these cleaned up. Let's see if you can get one more.
Okay.
Thank you, fishy. We need like a little bridge to get across. It's our little refrigerator for now. Keeps them nice and cold. You got one? Awesome. Yeah, it's definitely a brookie. Well, that didn't take us very long. That was about a half hour to catch 5 brookies. Gina got 1 rainbow trout. We don't want to eat them. We want to let them grow and see how big they can get, because they're good size right now. And then these brookies are going to be delicious eating. It'll be interesting to see how big they get come wintertime, as long as we don't eat them all before them. Perfect size for dinner.
Perfect. Oop.
That's what you call fresh, fast food. That didn't take us long at all. All right, let's go get the fire going. Try to get a nice hot bed of coals going so we can get those fish, and we got some potatoes, some onions, peppers, get that all cooking up nicely. Try and keep it nice and smoky, keep the bugs away. We're gonna get the taters on there first, get them cooking, and then we'll get the fish on. The fish will cook pretty fast. I can smell potatoes, onions, peppers, garlic, and butter that we got going on in there. I am not gonna flip it because I don't want any of that goodness coming out being wrapped in the tin foil. It should heat it. Only one side might get a crust, but if we keep that tin foil in there, it'll steam it. I think it's time to get the fish ready. I have them in a little bit of salt water brine, just getting all that goodness, and we have some butter, garlic, farm to go in. So let's get those ready. Put a big old glob of butter right in the belly of all of them. Got some fresh garlic. Stick that in each one. This guy right there. I think they sent out search and rescue for us. Luckily they didn't see us. They're over that way. It's gonna be so different having a level ground to set the cots up on this time.
We should sweep first, but what the heck?
It's camping.
That's right.
All right, Gina said that she can't get the with the tongs, it's too long. So I might have to have you maybe like pick it up and slide it on.
Oh no.
Nope.
This is bad. It's not good.
We lost some taters.
Oh, we didn't lose them all.
Nope. All right, we didn't lose them all at least. That would have been devastating. All right, hopefully the trout aren't as big of a deal. There we go. Dear Lord, thank you for the wonderful day, for the good weather, for the sunshine, for the delicious fish. Please bless this food to our body. Amen.
Good night camping.
Right. Well, the trout were pretty good, but we need to work on our camping cooking skills. We gotta get a little better of a setup out here so we can have more of a nice little setup for making it more convenient for cooking, because it'd be nice to be able to have a pan and like this little sear area. So I think for the first time cooking in this fire pit, we did good. Trout, they were good, and we can come up with some better recipes. So if you guys have some good trout recipes, leave them in the comments down below. We can have rainbow trout and we can have brook trout. So if you have different recipes for different ones, because they're kind of different, let me know, because we have quite a few of them. We need to find out the way to make them the most delicious. I really want to try smoking some trout and making almost like a candy or a jerky with them. So if you guys have any good recipes for that, leave them down below too, or send me an email, because that sounds delicious. Gina said if she was gonna sleep out here when it wasn't winter and the animals weren't hibernating, she needed to have an electric fence for the bears and the coyotes. So luckily we have a lot of poultry fence because we raise our own meat birds. So I'm gonna set this up tonight and she'll be able to sleep better. That means I'll be able to sleep better too.
So if I wake him up because I say that I need him to put more wood in the fire, there is no wood stove. So I'm just gonna have to not wake him up. So hopefully I'll be good with this fence around. In my mind, I think it's gonna be just fine because I have electric fence, and that's the way it's gonna be. all fenced off all the way around. Cute.
The best time, some more time.
This time.
With a peanut butter cup.
Hold it. Because last time it hurt my mouth. It takes a really long time to make the perfect marshmallow.
You gotta have patience. That's perfect. Gonna let it melt for a minute.
You know it's good when it's on the side of your face.
Yep. Time check is 9:30 and it got dark quick. The fireflies are out. I'll have to give you a tour of the canvas tent. But look how nice that looks. I really like the setup, how we got it all lit up in there. I'll show you what we do. Fire's still going good. The bugs are at a minimal and I hope they stay that way. I just gotta close up the fence, turn the fence on, and then Gina will sleep good tonight. All right, there you go.
Thank you.
All right, time for a tour of the canvas tent.
All right, but it's gotta be quick because that June bug was already trying to get in.
It was.
Yeah.
At least they're big.
Here it is.
Got our Lion Energy power system hooked up with just some Harbor Freight LED lights strung up, which is really nice, and it's amazing how bright they are.
It looks so pretty from the outside too. I love
Yeah.
it.
We've got a couple of cots, sleeping bags, and then our water, just all that good stuff. Well, whoever said it's quiet in the country has never lived out where the peepers are. It is loud tonight, but we
So
like
loud.
it. Crazy.
Yeah.
Listen to them all.
Yeah, I'm sitting here just listening.
All
And
the-
then there's June bugs that keep making wicked loud noises.
Yep. And then there's a lot of lightning bugs out there. Be interesting to see what else we hear tonight. Time check is just after 10 o'clock. We're going to go to bed now. We'll see you in the morning, or if anything wakes us up in the middle of the night, we'll pick the camera up.
What's gonna wake us up? It's probably gonna be me waking you up.
Maybe. Then you'll have to pick the camera up. I'll see you guys at some point. Good morning. It's about 10 of 5 right now. It's raining out and the birds are chirping. I slept good last night, I think. Gina's still sleeping. Was never woken up. Never heard any critters, so all is good. I did get a few text messages from Cuddy back last night. I'm curious to see what they are. It says 13 photos. Well, that looks like a moose or something. Yep, 2 mooses. That's up at the pond. They were having fun up there. So at 9:30 last night, we had 2 moose up at the pond for quite a while, playing around at the dock. The other 2 game crimmets never went off. There's another one up by the pond. And then there's one down here. And yeah, we didn't see any coyotes or bears anywhere, so I guess that is a good thing. I'm gonna pick up this fence so I can get out without getting zapped, and yeah, it's not raining right now either, so might as well do it. That sky is beautiful this morning. What do they say? Red sky in the morning, sailors take one, and I'm guessing it's gonna be another rainy day today. But we need to start getting ready to head back to the homestead because 2 reasons. I gotta get ready to milk the cow, and I gotta get a video uploaded for you guys. So we have a membership program on YouTube, and the members get a video early one night every week. That means they gotta get in there and make it live for everybody else at 6 a.m. in the morning. So I'm gonna finish packing up. I'll let Gina sleep a little bit longer. Then we gotta head back so we make sure that video is live. And that fire burnt down pretty good last night. I like seeing that. Good morning. So Gina just asked me if there was moose tracks out back. I didn't look. And she said she woke me up last night because she thought she heard something. And I don't remember waking up.
Right after I thought you were listening, you went.
Usually at night when I am sleeping, I sleep hard. So I'm curious to see if there's any moose tracks now. Those look pretty fresh. Let's see. Those ones are already here because the fence was on this side. And then it would have been close to here. So I'm not seeing any tracks. There's a track here. Right there. And a track right there. So moose might have came through this way. You heard it over here?
On your side?
What, on my side, yeah?
Yeah.
I think it might have came out from behind the tent and walked this way. Or vice versa, came from this way and walked up that way. I don't remember hearing that last night. That's for sure. Well, that's a wrap for the first overnight camping on the new platform. I think it went pretty well. We didn't get eaten alive by bugs.
No, I had a little mosquito on my head this morning, but other than that, no bugs. I was kind of concerned about ticks just because it's in your head.
Yep.
But I thought it was fun. The reason why I woke out about the moose, I'm like, well, maybe he can get a moose on video outside our tent. And then he just turned over and went, so maybe that was my imagination. It was more like a slow, like, hey, what's going on? It would definitely sound like a couple, but that would probably be 4 legs. So
right.
Maybe there was a moose. It sounded like somewhere like back here, just kind of like a rustle, like, but not like a rustle of like something short, like something tall. And maybe that was my imagination, but hey, we don't know because Al didn't wake up.
That's right, we'll never know. Well, we were able to pick up from camping before the rain came, but now we gotta milk in the rain. And I'm thinking it's gonna be raining pretty much on and off all day today. You like that jacket? Now you can hear the rain.
Right? I didn't even know it was raining. It's these little bugs.
How heavy is your bucket?
About a gallon.
About a gallon. We gotta start separating Cookie at night now, so we can get more in the morning. Thank you, Mrs. 𝑸𝑚𝑎𝑖𝑙. You can get out now, but I think you're gonna, nope, I thought you'd stay in. You got your hay under cover. You guys are good. The meat birds are loving being on pasture. Gotta move them forward this morning and get them fertilizing some more. We have a few extra in each chicken tractor right now because the weather is raw and rainy. We want to get them out on pasture. And if we have a few more combined into one area, their body heat will keep each other warm. So hopefully next week we can separate them a little bit more, get them into more space. But for now, this is what's going to keep them alive. And they're disturbing back here nicely. It looks like not pretty, but I'll tell you what, in a couple of weeks, these areas will be greened up and growing some really good grass. So the meat birds are how we plan on fertilizing our pastures and how we plan on getting food. So there's just so many different things that we get from these guys. We get amazing food, and then we get awesome, organic, natural fertilizer, nitrogen-rich fertilizer for our pastures, and that'll help grow the clover and all the other things we want for the cows.